Begin in a comfortable seated position with the legs crossed. And often when we're asked to come to a seated cross-legged position in a yoga class, or if we're dabbling into meditation, we have this tendency to just kind of freeze wherever we are. But this is your window of opportunity to actually move and shift around. You're just settling down closer to the earth. Maybe your hips feel tight. Feel free to sit up on a block or a blanket to lift the hips and take some of that stress away. But close the eyes and give yourself freedom to shift and move around here. Allowing the palms to find a way to the thighs or the knees. And just begin to draw your awareness within the body. Maybe you first notice how both sit bones, left and right, feel firmly pressing against your mat. That solid bone against the solid ground, that connection. Sometimes when we just draw our awareness to that solid connection to the earth, it instantly calms us down, allowing all of this chaotic energy that's up in our mind just anchor right to the earth, grounding us and allowing us to just feel into that sweet space of comfort, of support. And then just explore your body. Where else can you feel something? Anything. Whether that's intensity or a tight muscle. Whether it's irritability or an aching joint. Whether it's emotion or something that's spilling over in your heart space. What do you feel? What sensations are alive within the container of your skin? And if you don't feel anything at all, that's something. Numbness, spaciousness. Just notice, with an open mind, notice. Acknowledging everything that you can see and feel within. And then allow yourself to fully arrive within the flow of breath. Inviting your inhalations in deep through the belly. Send the breath all the way past the belly button. And just focus on this one area for a moment as you breathe. Notice how the belly feels and send the breath there as you breathe. Sometimes it can be difficult to be still. Most of us would prefer to be flowing through sun salutations than sit here, focusing on our breath, something that seems boring or even tedious. But that in itself is the practice. Being able to recognize your state of mind while you're here. Whether it's easy or difficult for your brain to focus on the breath, to settle into that space of stillness, or whether you're just sitting here like, okay, when are we going to get moving? That in itself is the practice. Just noticing how you're experiencing this moment. In this shape, working to focus on deep belly breaths. And acknowledging any and all thoughts that may flutter through. Soften through the shoulders. Soften through the face. Unclench the jaw. And begin with our Sufi grinds. Inhale as you bring the chest forward in a semicircle from one side to the other. Exhale to complete the rotation, moving your chest backward. So each time you inhale, you move forward. Each time you exhale, you move backward. And just let the shoulders and the head be soft and loose, just kind of rolling wherever feels good. Continuing to just notice and explore those sensations and feelings that we have within our body. Letting any stagnant, locked up energy be released through the breath. Pause, switch your direction. On your next inhale, come to a nice tall spine, lifting the top of the head towards the sky, relaxing the shoulders away. Open the palms to face the sky, reach the fingers out and away. Inhale, raise them up to the sky, look up. Let the palms touch, exhale them together to the heart space. Again, inhaling, bringing the palms open, up towards the sky, gathering this beautiful energy between the palms. Exhale, pull it down to the top of the head, all the way into your heart. Inhale, reach out and up. Exhale, hands together to the heart space. Pause, pressing thumbs to the heart, breathe. Set your intention for your practice. Gently open the eyes, find your way to a tabletop position, planting your palms, spreading the fingers wide, untucking your toes. As you inhale, lift the left fingers up to the sky, look up. As you exhale, thread the needle, bring it under and through, let the left ear come all the way to the mat. Press into this right palm nice and firmly so you can bring your gaze all the way to the sky, looking up to the ceiling, getting a nice spin or twist through the upper back, upper spine, and then shift all your weight into that left knee. Breathe into the shoulder blade. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale to unwind, lift the left fingers back up to the sky, resetting the spine. Exhale back to your tabletop. Other side, inhale, right fingers lift. Exhale, thread the needle. Taking 3 breaths here, breathing into that right shoulder blade. Exposing the back of the heart space to breath. Inhale, unwind, lift those right fingers to the sky, lengthen. Exhale, release back to your tabletop. Keeping your hips stacked directly up over your shoulders, walk your hands out for puppy pose, melting the heart space to the earth. Allow the forehead to find contact to a block or straight to the mat. Soften through your fingers, soften through your shoulders. Keep those hips lifted. Breathe into the front of the chest. If your spine is flexible and you want to get into your deep neck muscles, you can look forward, bring your chin to the mat, but be gentle on yourself. Don't force anything in this pose. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Walk your hands back under your shoulders. Cat-cow it out. Inhale to lift the tailbone, lift the chin. Exhale to round the spine, tuck the chin under, press actively through the hands to lengthen the arms, and move to the rhythm of your own breath. On your next inhale, come to a flat back, neutral alignment in the spine. Coming into your plank pose, so lengthen the legs, coming onto the toes, the balls of the feet. Your fingers are still spread wide, your shoulders are still stacked directly over your wrists. Space your feet out about hip width distance apart. Take a full inhale, strong core, keep that navel tucked up and into your spine. Exhale, drop both heels to the right. So keep your shoulders, your hips where they are. Inhale, lift the heels to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe. Another round. Last one. Inhale, lift the heels back to center. Exhale, lower to your belly. Make sure you feel your elbows graze the side body. You can drop your knees. Chin and chest, untuck the toes, cobra flow, let your inhale lift the chest, roll the shoulders back, find length in the spine. Exhale, release the chest back down, flow to your breath, inhale to lift. Just to wherever it feels good for you, exhale to release, like an ocean wave, be fluid. Mindful that the big toes come toward the midline of the body. Last one, inhale. Exhale, release. Press through hands and find your way to a child's pose. Bringing your hips towards your heels and wrap your arms around the body. So fingers towards the toes, let the shoulders soften around the thighs. Slowly inhale to roll the spine up. Let the head and shoulders be heavy. Stack one vertebrae up at a time. Nice and slow. Rising to the top. Roll the shoulders around just a bit. Lift up onto your knees. Let your knees be a little space between so they're hip width distance apart. Arms straight out and ahead of you, face or parallel to the earth. Take an inhale. Exhale, hinge back. Inhale to center. Exhale to hinge. Use your breath. Inhale, come back up. Hands to the low back, fingertips face up. Hug the elbows together. Lift the chest, lift the chin, gentle back bend. Each inhale, lift through the heart. Keep length in the spine. Each exhale, gently soften back into your heart opener. One more full breath here. Inhale. Exhale it out. Inhale, come back to center. Plant the hands down for your tabletop. Tuck toes, lift hips, downward facing dog. Glide forward on your inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower to your belly, knees, chin, chest, or chaturanga. Inhale, open the heart, cobra or full up dog, your choice. Exhale, let's meet back in downward facing dog. Take a few moments here to pedal through the heels or release any stagnant energy that you're sensing within the body. Again, another window of opportunity to be liberated in your pose, to move however feels good. To check in with the quality of your breath, to remind yourself of your intention and plant it within your mind. Let it stay there. Let it take up all of your mind space as we flow. Inhale, lift the right heel up to the sky, nice and long through the leg. Exhale, glide forward, tap the right knee to the right elbow. Inhale, sweep it high to your three-leg dog. Exhale, glide forward, hug the knee into the center of the chest. Inhale, sweep it high to three-leg dog. Exhale, sweep it all the way across the body to the left elbow. Inhale, sweep it high. Exhale to the center of the chest. Inhale, sweep it high. Exhale to the right elbow. Pause here and plant the foot outside of your pinky. So it's even off of your mat. This is a wide lizard lunge. We're high on the back toes. Inhale, right fingers rise. Keep those hips lifted. Continue to press your right knee energetically out towards the right as you lift and lengthen to the sky. Exhale, drop that right hand, strong core, sweep this right leg all the way up and back to three-leg dog. Exhale, lower it, downward facing dog. Take a vinyasa, inhale, glide forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale to open the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, tap it to the left elbow. Inhale, rise it up through the heel. Exhale to the center of the chest. Inhale, lengthen the leg. Exhale across the body, tap that right elbow. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale to the chest. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale to the left elbow. Pause for a moment and then plant the foot nice and firmly. Inhale, left fingers rise. Make sure you're not dumping your weight in this bottom shoulder. Press away from the earth as you reach through the top fingers. Exhale, drop that left hand, strong core, sweep the left heel up to the sky, three-leg dog, and release it down, downward facing dog. Walk your hands back towards your toes, standing forward fold. Keep a nice micro bend in your knees here. Just let your top body be heavy and dangle. You can reach for opposite elbows, maybe sway side to side. Find the breath. And be mindful of where you're distributing your weight through your feet. If it's being dumped in the heels, try and even it out. Bring it towards the toes a bit. Exhale, release the fingers back down. Bring your palms to your shins. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine, flat back. Strong core here. Plug your navel up into the spine. Roll the shoulders back and reach the top of the head away from the tailbone. So you're really using a length, really imagining being pulled in these opposite directions, like you're lengthening the spine just by reaching through your body. Exhale, hinge and fold. Let the knees be soft this whole time. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hinge and fold. Walk back out to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg rises to the sky. Exhale, glide forward, tap it to the right elbow. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale to the chest. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale across the body, left elbow. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, hug into the chest, pause. Step it between the hands. Rise, crescent lunge. So you're high on your back toes, soft through that front knee. Strong core, plug the navel in. Open the shoulders, just gently soften them. Let the arms be up by the ears. Interlace the fingers, release the pointer finger here. Soften through the shoulders. Take a full inhale. Exhale, gentle back bend. Just looking up and back, pointing the fingers back a little bit. Just be nice and gentle, easy here. Inhale, lift from the heart. Exhale, soften through. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, plant the hands to frame that front foot and sweep it all the way up to three-leg dog. Exhale, tap the right elbow with that knee. Pause, plant the foot. Inhale. and looking towards the back wall. Draw your shoulder blades together. Let this right knee continue to fall out to the right. And release, plant that right hand back down. Lift your back knee, sweep this right heel all the way up, three-leg dog. Exhale it down, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, glide forward, tap the left elbow. Inhale it up. Exhale to the chest. Inhale it up. Exhale across the body, tap that right elbow. Inhale it up. Exhale to the chest, pause. Plant between the hands. Inhale to rise, crescent lunge. Interlace your fingers, release the pointer finger. On your inhale, lengthen the arms. Exhale, soften, back bend. Breathe. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, plant the hands to frame that front foot. Sweep it up and back, three-leg dog. Exhale, tap the left elbow, pause, plant the foot. Inhale, left fingers rise. Exhale, slowly lower your back knee. Take the bind, reaching for the back foot, quadricep stretch. Let your left knee fall out if that feels okay. Gather the shoulder blades together, nice and tall through the spine. Breathe. And release, plant that left hand back down, sweep this left leg up and back, three-leg dog. Exhale, release it down, downward facing dog. Take a vinyasa, inhale, glide forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale, full inhale, sip it all in, open the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg rises. Exhale, glide it to the right elbow. Inhale it up. Exhale to the chest. Inhale it up. Exhale across the body, pause, and shoot the leg through so your pinky edge of that right foot comes to the earth. Drop your back heel, lift the left fingers, fall in triangle. Keep those hips lifted, breathe. Full inhale. Exhale, drop the left hand, sweep this right leg up and back, three-leg dog. Exhale to the chest, pause, plant the foot. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge, interlace the fingers. Exhale, back bend. An inhale here. Exhale. Inhale to center. Exhale, plant the hands, sweep this right foot up and back. Exhale to the right elbow, pause, plant it. Inhale, right fingers rise. Exhale, drop the right hand, step the left foot forward so you're in your yogi squat. Nice and wide to the front of the mat, hands come together to the heart space. Your toes naturally turn out about 45 degrees. Breathe. Take a full inhale. As you exhale, drop the chest, lift the hips for a wide forward fold. You can turn your toes in now so your feet are parallel and just dangle the top body. Bring your palms to shins. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, root to rise. Arms up overhead, palms touch. Exhale, release the hands together to the heart space and wiggle walk your feet back to hip width distance. Mountain pose. Inhale to lift that right knee up towards the chest. Find your balance. Roll your right ankle around in both directions. Grasp your right knee with your left palm. Extend your right arm out towards the back wall, reaching your fingers behind you. Go nice and slow here, hold your balance. Maybe you begin to shift your gaze, look to the right wall first. Once you have your balance in this direction, maybe you shift your gaze all the way to the back thumb. Standing balance here. If you have lengthened hamstrings and you want to try taking the bind, reach your hand that's on your knee towards the outer blade edge of your foot. You can start with that, grasp, and then slowly straighten the leg out. Breathe. Making sure that you can breathe all the way down to the belly and keep your spine tall. If you're reaching and you start to arch or round, then don't go that far. Keep the integrity of the spine and the core and the breath. Full inhale. Exhale, come back to center. Take tree pose. So now your right knee is going to go out wide. And then you can bring your foot to your inner thigh, to your calf, your ankle, or even half lotus. Start with your hands together to the heart space. And then play. Maybe you grow your branches. Take your time, get your hands together, back to the heart space. Keep your knee lifted out wide. Just release the grip of your foot, so let the foot go free. Inhale, bring the knee back to center. Exhale, sweep it back for warrior three. Drop the chest so it's in a T shape along with the back of your heel. Strong core, keep this right hip nice and low next to the left. Take an inhale, lengthen the top of the head away from the back heel. Exhale, step it all the way back, soundless. Use your core for a crescent lunge. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, plant the hands and flow through your vinyasa. You can keep this left leg lifted for a challenge as you lower through chaturanga. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, glide forward, tap the left elbow. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale to the chest. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale across the body to the right elbow, pause. Shoot the leg through, let the blade edge come to the earth. Back heel naturally drops, lift the right fingers up, fall in triangle. You can always take this up and lift this foot, getting a nice strengthening variation if you'd like. Exhale, drop that right hand, three-leg dog, sweep that left leg up and back. Exhale, bring it to the chest, plant the foot, inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, back bend. Another breath here, inhale, lift through the heart. Exhale, soften through. Inhale to center. Exhale, plant the hands, three-leg dog, left heel to the sky. Exhale, tap the left elbow, pause, plant the foot. Inhale, left fingers rise for the twist. Exhale, plant the left hand down, yogi squat at the top of the mat, step that right foot forward. Breathe, full inhale. Complete exhale. Full inhale. Exhale for the forward fold. Lift the hips, turn your toes in, feet become parallel, they're still wide. Reach for opposite elbows, let yourself hang. Palms to shins, inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, root to rise. Palms touch at the top, exhale, hands to the heart space. Wiggle, walk your feet in, hip width distance. Open the palms for mountain pose. Steady your gaze. Soften your shoulders, your face. Find your balance, lift that left knee up. Getting your balance, roll that ankle around, get some movement through the toes. I don't know why I felt like I needed to say toes like that. As you exhale, bring that knee out wide. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, keep it to the center. Now I'm distracting myself. Bring your right hand to your left knee, so it's across the body. Extend the left arm out behind you. Take an inhale here. Slowly shift your gaze first to the left wall. Maybe all the way to your back thumb. If you took the bind on one side, match that variation, take it again. Even if it feels wildly different in your body, you want to balance both sides. Find your breath. Connect with your intention. Slowly come back to center. Keep this knee lifted. Exhale, bring it out wide for your tree standing balance. Bring your foot to your inner thigh, to your calf, your ankle. Just never press that foot into your knee. You want to keep it up or below the knee joint. Be gentle on the joints always. Feel free to play. You can take the prayer behind the back. That's always a fun variation here. Or you can bring your arms up overhead and take any variation. Maybe you even sway in the wind a bit. Whether it's intentional or not intentional, you can challenge your balance with a little movement. Take your time, bring your hands together, back to the heart space. We're going to hold our balance, so don't touch that left foot to the earth yet. Keep the knee out wide, just free up the foot. Shoop. Inhale, bring it to center. Exhale, sweep it back. Warrior 3, drop the chest just so you can get level with the back leg. Keep that left hip nice and low next to the right. Strong core. Inhale, lengthen the whole body. Exhale, step it all the way back into your high crescent lunge. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, plant the hands and flow through your vinyasa. Take a full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale, glide forward, high plank. Stay here for a moment. Space your feet out once again so they're about hip width distance apart. Take an inhale. Exhale, drop both heels to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, drop both heels to the left. Let's add in the hands. So inhale to center. Drop both heels to the right. Lift the left hand, side plank. Exhale to neutral plank. Inhale, other side. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep those hips low and level. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale, right fingers rise. Exhale, come to neutral plank. Find your way all the way to your belly. Untuck your toes. Inhale, reach your fingers out in front of you with the palms face down. As you inhale, we're going to Superman. So first take a full breath. Exhale it out. Inhale, Superman. Lift the arms, the legs, the chest. Squeeze the legs together. As you exhale, bend the elbows. Lift through those forearms, cactusing the arms. Inhale, reach the fingers back forward. Exhale slowly, as slow as you can, lower back down to the mat. Inhale, Superman. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, slowly release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale, reach. Exhale, slowly release. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Palms under the shins. Find your way to a child's pose with the legs together. You can bring your fingers towards your toes. Again, soften through the shoulders. Maybe you gently rock side to side. Slow down the breath. Calm the nervous system. Just recognize and acknowledge the beautiful, overwhelming presence of this moment. Of all that beautiful energy that's pulsing through your veins. All that frustration that you're breaking through and releasing, all the beautiful strength and softness that you are rejuvenating back into your heart, back into your mind. Reach the fingers back forward. Plant them on the mat. Stay low and slow. Drop your forearms.
Low and slow, come into a forearm plank. So keep your chest nice and low and extend the legs out long. Forearm plank, your forearms are parallel, palms are flat on the mat. Walk your toes in to lift the hips for dolphin pose. So you want to keep your head lifted off the ground. Look at your toes. So you're looking kind of, you can even bring your head so it's in between the biceps, really pressing through the elbows as much as you're pressing through the wrists, the entire forearm. See if you can walk your toes even closer, even if that means bending your knees. That's okay if you need to bend your knees. Just try and lift your hips as high over your shoulders as you can. Breathe. This is probably the most difficult shoulder pose in yoga, so it's not just you. If your shoulders are burning, just try and keep your elbows plugged into the midline. Don't let them splay out wider than your shoulders. Find the breath. You can always lower to a child's pose soon if you need to. And slowly release your knees, child's pose. Bring your hands back towards your feet. Cup your heels with your palms. Tuck your chin into your chest so that your forehead comes directly towards your kneecaps and the very top of your head comes to the mat. Slowly inhale to lift the hips, rabbit pose. So you want to find that resistance in the arms where you feel that nice opening through the shoulder blades in the upper back. Breathe. Exhale to slowly lower the hips. Reach the fingers forward. Inhale into your table. Exhale, lift hips, down dog. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, glide forward. Touch that right knee to the right elbow and recline the shin across the mat for pigeon pose. So you can lower your back leg and really stretch out your back leg nice and long. Untuck your back toes. Stay lifted off of this right hip so your hips are nice and square. Take a moment with the chest lifted, letting the hips settle. Connecting back to your rhythm of breath. And on an exhale, feel free to fold forward using a block or anything to support the forehead. 2 fists stacked can be nice. Or totally splayed out. Another deep hip opener here. So rather than getting distracted in our automatic stream of thoughts, which can be so easy the moment we come back into stillness, really focus on that beautiful expansion of breath. When you fill up so full, you can literally feel the space in your lower belly and your hips expand. Literally poking at any tension that you feel within the hips and enticing all that tightness, all that tension, all that stagnant, concentrated energy to free up and to flow with the breath and to be released through the exhale. Breathe and meditate upon your intention. Just practicing being here, not just in the body, but in the mind. Notice if you're tensing through the shoulders or the jaw and see if you can soften. Letting the body completely disengage. Letting your weight be felt as you exhale and just enjoy that sense of relief. You can stay here or you can lift the chest and take the quadricep stretch for the next 5 breaths. Wherever you stay, wherever you go, be mindful, stay with the breath. Slowly taking your time to find your way back to your three-leg dog with the right leg lifted. Shake out this right leg however feels best for you, and Wild Thing is a great option here if it's in your practice. You can flip your dog nice and slowly. Meaning in downward facing dog. Take your time to get there. Beautiful. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, glide forward. Tap that left elbow. Pause and recline the shin for pigeon. Stretch out that right leg nice and long. Take a moment here first. With your exhale, slowly surrender forward. And just notice, how does the body feel held in the shape? What sensations are being loud? What sensations are gathering or grabbing your attention, your awareness? And then also think about the mind in the same way. What thoughts keep coming up over and over again? What tendencies does your mind have? And can you use the breath and your focus to stay here? It can be so easy to let the mind carry us off into the past or into the future. But the past really is just a memory. It's not even real. It's just this vibrational memory that's in our mind, and we can imagine and we can picture it, but it's not real. And the future, just as well, is a projection of the mind. Both are illusions of the mind. All that is real, all that we have ever, is this present moment. And once we can acknowledge that, gosh, you can't help but feel that beautiful, powerful, overwhelming presence of this very moment. So just breathe. The next 5 breaths are yours. The quadricep stretch is an option. If you did it on one side, again, balance it out and do it on this side. Release and find your way to your 3-leg dog. Shake out that left leg. Take Wild Thing if you did so on one side. Meeting in a downward facing dog. Step or float your feet to the top of the mat, standing forward fold. And slowly crunch all the way down to a seat and to your back. Hug the right knee into the chest, nice and tight. Holding on to the right knee with the left hand, extend the right arm straight out and away with the palm open. Take a full inhale in the shape. As you exhale, pull the right knee to the left, taking a spinal twist, allowing both shoulder blades to stay grounded on the earth. Maybe your head rolls towards that open palm. Breathe deeply, sending the breath all the way down the spine. Exhale, bring the knee back into the chest, hug onto it nice and tight. And then straighten the leg up towards the sky, just clasping behind your thigh, your knee, your calf, your ankle, or your big toe, and hug that knee in or that leg in, letting the left one stay nice and long. Exhale, slowly drift it down to meet the left. Inhale, that left knee is hugged into the chest, nice and tight. Exhale, release the left arm straight out and away, palm open to the sky. Exhale to twist. 3 deep belly breaths here. Inhale, bring that knee back into the chest nice and tight. And extend it straight up to the sky, clasping anywhere that you can, letting your shoulders be heavy and relaxed on the earth as you do this. Breathe in through the back of the leg, getting a nice split shape in the legs. And release slowly to the earth. Shavasana. Allow the arms and legs to be long, tuck the shoulder blades under slightly. Close the eyes. And just see if you can let go of all control over your breath. And just let it flow through on its own. Disengaging through the entire physical body. And just taking a moment to notice how every point of contact your back body has with the earth. And just letting your weight be poured into those spaces. Like a puddle, you're melting, seeping deeper into the earth. Om Gom Ganapataye Namaha. All my obstacles are breaking away. Om Gom Ganapataye Namaha. All my obstacles are breaking away. Om Gom Ganapataye Namaha. All my obstacles are breaking away. All your obstacles are merely illusions of the mind. Your being truly is limitless. Take your time to breathe deeply into the body. Beginning with fingers and toes, find gentle movement. Coming back into this physical realm. Thank you for sharing this time, this space with me wherever you are in the world. From my heart to yours. Namaste.